from Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. It's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports. As we'll see Mac Jones and the Tennessee Titans versus Aaron Rodgers and the Denver Broncos.
Just off the east bank of the Cumberland River and across the water from the Tennessee State Capitol building, there's a look at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Today we hit Week 10, and we've got a good one in store between the Denver Broncos and the Tennessee Titans. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we take a look at this Titan Ball Club entering play. They come into this one fresh off a victory that finally snapped a 6-game losing streak.
And there's nothing like that win that makes everyone happier in the locker room, better on the practice field, and they usually play a whole lot better that next game out as well.
Taken at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. Bringing him out is the future Hall of Famer, now in his 18th NFL season, Aaron Rodgers.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And some space here. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They run it again with Cook. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down. Cook up the gut. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. The Broncos at 7-1 now on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well, because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
Still a couple yards short of the 1st as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's able to get the 1st here as he's taken down at the 25. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 55 rushing yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Straight ahead they go with McKinnon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Zaven Collins there to make the play defensively.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And this one's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
This now play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Throwing now is Rodgers. And it's caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Cook, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. They try again with Cook. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
And this time he is in.
Yes.
Dalvin Cook with career touchdown number 60. And the Broncos will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it's capped off by the touchdown run coming from Dalvin Cook. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. And just 1 tick to go, so this will obviously be the final play of this first quarter. Now Jones. And right away, he lost the football. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 2nd down, Williams. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. Throwing, Jones. He'll find O'Shaughnessy open left side. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. Their opening drive here is going to result in a punt. They got 7 yards there, but not enough. On 4th down, Matt Araiza sent on to punt. Back deep, Jarvis Landry. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. And you see Dalvin Cook and the offense heading back out at his current pace. Sure looks well in line for a 1,000-yard season, but some of the older folks watching that remember the 12-game seasons in the NFL probably say, man, it was a lot harder to do that back then.
Yeah, even the 14-game seasons. And, you know, when we talk to those veteran runners, some of those guys who wear gold jackets, right, and appear in Canton, they look at this and go, you know, it's kind of like going to school and taking 5 years to get your degree instead of just 4.
A victory lap. Well, they also used to walk uphill to school both ways.
In the snow.
In the snow.
Blizzards.
Milk was 5 cents. Hey, but he's having a great year, not to take anything away from him. 72 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. 1st down, here's the run with Cook. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Here's Cook again. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
Cook following the penalty. And able to work his way down to the 16. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain. And it's 3rd and 2 now. 3rd down. Here's a run by Cook. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Dalvin Cook. That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Broncos will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And it's now 14-0. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it's capped off by the touchdown run coming from Dalvin Cook. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Well, Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. Over the middle, complete. It's Williams. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And that'll be caught downfield by Shenault. Touchdown, Titans. Laviska Shenault as the first half is winding down. And the Titans are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it was the touchdown catch from Laviska Shenault that capped it all off. Takes it at the 7. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Now Rodgers. Flush to his right. He's got a man. Complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So we come upon halftime with the visiting Broncos taking the lead to the locker room. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Room here to run. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Back to throw. Jones. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. Another try after the first down sack. Jones. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 28. They give it to Williams, running right. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And they'll get this down to the 10. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Javonte Williams, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans have got it back to within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And it leads down to a field goal at 17-14. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
144 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Back now in Nashville. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 7 yards there and a first down. Again, it's Cook. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Give to Cook out of the gun. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball and continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking. I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll take a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. They'll run for it. Cook. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Yeah, the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. Cook up the gut, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Dalvin Cook with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Broncos are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Tucker with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it's capped off by the touchdown run coming from Dalvin Cook. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. So now the Titans down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. To throw is Jones. He gets this complete to Cephas. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Now Williams running left. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Titans moving quickly here. They're in the hurry-up. Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jones. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Here's Jones. He'll get this one to Pittman. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on 1st down. Jones. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 1st down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal. Now Jones. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Passing lanes, tough to come by with so many defensive backs on the field here late in the game. And it's not just the number of bodies, it's their quickness and their agility that makes it tough to complete a pass.
And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for the Broncos, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they will get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the Las Vegas Raiders. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, the turnaround hasn't materialized as they fall to 2-7. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.